Well, here we go. Let's take a look at a few more of these problems off the worksheets. Let's look at this problem number 14. Let's see what we're asked to do here. I forget. Okay, so it's asking us to write the equation of the ellipse. So we know it's an ellipse, okay? We've got the center, -4, 1, okay? And so I'm just gonna kind of roughly plot these. There's -4, 1. I've got the vertex at -4, 7, which is directly above it, 6 units. So that is to say that the major axis is oriented in the vertical direction. And right there, again, the distance from the center to the vertex is 6 units. So that's got to be my A value. I've got my focus at, as you can see here, -4, 1 plus 3√3. So then the focus is 3 radical 3 units above the center. So that places my C value at 3√3. It being a ellipse will fall into the focus equation. C equals the square root of A squared minus B squared. The only thing unknown there is the B. So I solve that and find that B is 3. And now I can come in and write my equation for my ellipse as x, that should be x plus 4 quantity squared over 9 plus y minus 1 quantity squared over 36 equals 1. That's the equation of my ellipse there, okay, with the major axes oriented vertically. All right, let's take another look at here, okay. Here I'm looking at a hyperbola, as I believe. Yes, I'm looking at a hyperbola. I'm trying to find the equation of the hyperbola. I'm given the vertices are at -2, 0, and -2, 8. So -2, 0 here, -2, 8 up here means that they are on the same vertical line. So which is to imply that that's the transverse axes, okay? The midpoint of those 2 points, the midpoints of those 2 vertices should be my center, which would be at -2, 4. So that's my center, -2, 4. I know that, again, so since it's oriented in this sense, the y term is going to be written first, okay? I know my A value, as I said, was 6, okay? And now I come to find my focus. My focus is at -2, -1, so I have a focus down here, -2, -1, and that is 5 units directly below my center, 5 units, so that means my C value is 5, okay? My C value here is 5. So there I can come into my my Pythagorean format for the focus, which is C is equal to the square root of A squared plus B squared, okay? And I have everything but B. Solving that, I'll find that B is 3, and I can come back and put that into my equation for my hyperbola. Since it's opening up and down as we first determined, my y term is written first, and the A term is written underneath it, okay? And my center points are indicated in here in this form as well, okay? Let's see, we get another one out of the way here. Down here, number 22 I'm looking at now, okay? 22 says I have a vertex at -4, 2, and an equation of an asymptote of y equals 2/3 x plus 1 minus 2. From that equation of the asymptote, I can find a lot, okay? I can find my center because the equation of the asymptote, if written in the y minus k equals b over a times x minus h, I can find my center, okay? My center, therefore, is indicated to be at -1, -2. Now, -1, -2 is my center, Now to this point, I didn't know which way it was opening, but since my center and my vertex have the same y coordinate, that means my transverse axis is going to run parallel to the x-axis, since it's the same height above, okay, mainly -2, okay? So I guess I graphed this as if it was +2, regardless, okay? There's my idea there, okay? Take that out, okay? And now, so there's my center, and I had my my center was determined, as we saw, from here, all right? And with the center, the distance from the center to the vertex is from -2, from -1, -2 to -4, 2. So that's a distance of 3 units, which places my A value at 3, okay? Because it is oriented opening left and right, my A value is associated with the X term, okay? I have to bring that back so I can line these things up, all right? So now here, that allows me to consider the fact that my slope is actually B over A being 3, and the equation telling me B over A, I pick up the B value to be 2. Having the B value, the A value, and the center, I can then write my equation of my hyperbola as we see here. Let me see, I think I have one more done for us. Nope, that's it, okay? So that's it. That's a review of some of those problems for you, okay? Make sure you can do them. We're going to have you tested on them.